welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a review on the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Concealer. If you do want to see a review and a demo, please keep watching. You guys know that I love the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Foundation. You can see that I have loved this foundation so much, you guys. In the shade Y445, I need to purchase a new foundation bottle. I currently have this Makeup Forever foundation on, the Ultra HD foundation. You guys know I love this foundation. So I decided to purchase the concealers as well, just to go with it. These do retail for $28 each on Sephora.com and Sephora in stores. Did release 22 different shades. Two shades that I did purchase is 44 and 45. Here's what the outer packaging looks like, and then you do have the shade names here at the top. So we're just going to open up the packaging just to see what the concealer bottle looks like. Here's what the concealer shade in number 45 looks like. Let's open it up. It does come with a double-ended side applicator. Let's give this a nice swatch. Again, that is in the shade 45. I did also purchase the shade 44 just in case. If I wanted a lighter shade, again, same doe foot applicator. So let's see what this looks like. This is 44. Ooh, I like how brightening that is. I had no idea that I swatched this shade in 45 on top of 44. What I am going to be doing is I'm going to use both shades of the concealer. I'm going to be using 44 on this side and then 45 on this side. I'm just going to open the shade in 44. I'm going to apply a little bit underneath my eye. I just want to see how much coverage. I'm just going to be taking my damp beauty blender, just blending in the concealer. This concealer does claim to be a creaseless formula, but we know not a lot of the concealers that we have tried on this channel have been creaseless. So I have not found a creaseless concealer yet, but I do love this brightening effect. Wow. So that's in the shade 44. I'm going to zoom you guys in so you guys can see the difference from the left side of my face to the right side of my face. I'm pretty sure you guys can already see a difference from there, but I'm just going to zoom you guys in a little bit closer. You guys are zoomed all the way in and you can see how brighter the right side of my face looks. It looks so bright, so awake, whereas the left side of my face doesn't look as bright and awake as the right side of my face. On the left side of my face, I am going to be applying the shade in 45, and then we're going to set the concealer. I'm going to be turning over my beauty blender and using the back side that's not used, and I'm just going to blend this in. I know I applied a little bit too much of number 45, but it's okay. Ooh, I do like 45 as well. So far, I am loving the formula. It does feel very creamy. I am looking online at Sephora.com while I am blending this out underneath my eye. Number 44 is called Hazelnut and number 45 is called Praline. Just so you guys know for reference. Let me know in the comments down below which side you guys like better. Do you guys like my left side in number 45 in Praline? Or do you guys like number 44 in Hazelnut? I actually like both sides. I don't think anybody is going to notice the difference. I will be wearing this concealer throughout my entire day and I will check back in with you guys at the end of the night to see how this concealer does perform. I want to read a little bit about this concealer. It does say a creamy concealer with medium buildable coverage. I do agree that this concealer is medium. It's not light at all. It's not full coverage either. I think the 3 stripes that I did apply underneath my eyes is the perfect coverage for me. I don't think I need to build up the coverage even more because I don't want it to look cakey. A natural finish and a second skin feel in self-setting formula. Self-setting. So maybe I shouldn't set this concealer. Let's actually not set the concealer, you guys, because I do want to see if this concealer is self-setting as it does claim. It does say up to a 12-hour wear, so that's actually interesting. I'm not going to test out the concealer for 12 hours, you guys. I'm just going to wear it throughout my normal day. Here we have one last look at what the concealers do look like. We're going to see how this concealer does last underneath my eyes throughout the entire day. And I will check back in with you guys at the end of the night to see how this concealer does perform. And I will see you guys then. Hey guys, so it is the end of the night of me testing out the Makeup Forever Ultra HD concealers. Here's what the concealer is currently looking like. My face does look very dewy because I have been wearing these two concealers for about 9.5 going on 10 hours. I'm noticing that the concealer is starting to crack underneath my eyes. I'm so glad that I did not layer on this concealer because this is the perfect amount that you need. A little bit goes a long way, you guys, and I really do like how it did perform throughout the entire night. I'm going to be testing out this concealer with a setting powder, a setting spray, and all that jazz, and I will let you guys know my final thoughts at the end of the week, and I will see you guys then. Hey guys, so it is the end of the week of me testing out the Makeup Forever Ultra HD concealers. My final thoughts on these concealers is that I love how these concealers wear throughout the day. I love the creamy formula. I do also love how long lasting these concealers are throughout the entire workday. The Makeup Forever Ultra HD concealers in the shade 44 and 45 has replaced my NARS creamy concealer, which I've been loving and using since forever. I am currently wearing the Makeup Forever Ultra HD concealer underneath my eyes. This is in the shade number 44. I love the brightening effect. Like I did mention to you guys in the beginning of the week, just using a little bit does go a long way. I did notice that the concealer did start to crease just a tiny bit throughout the day. For me, I do need to set the concealer throughout my workday because I work very long hours, and by the time I get home, it's super late. So that's why I love doing 1 week wear tests with you guys, so I can show you guys how the concealer or foundation or whatever product I'm testing throughout that entire week. I would definitely set these concealers if you do want them to last throughout your entire workday or throughout your entire day. I've also used these concealers on top of my favorite foundation at the moment, and it's by Makeup Revolution. I do want to zoom you guys in for a closer look so I can show you what the concealer does look like with setting powder on top of it. You guys are zoomed all the way in, and you can see how the concealer did set underneath my eyes, and it did crease just a tiny bit. Currently, I have been wearing this concealer for about 4 hours, so it is starting to crease on me, but when you first apply the concealer, it's not going to crease on you. I do like how the concealer does look with setting powder and using it without setting powder. I have also tested these concealers on top of a blemish with no foundation, and it does look really good. Concealer blends out like a dream. I just would not recommend caking up the concealer underneath your eyes. I tried to build up the concealer underneath my eyes on day 3, and it did look a little bit cakey on me, so definitely 3 little dots or 3 little stripes and you'll be good to go. And if you guys did enjoy this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please do subscribe. I will see you guys in my next video.